Hey friends, I'm Ty,
Hey friends, I'm Jeff.
and this is the
The
O
O
Friend
Friend
Podcast.
Podcast.
Hey,
Hey,
back for another week.
we back, y'all.
I mean, they say it's spring, but
hmm
girl, it's
Girl,
freezing getting here.
the weather outside, it's just so dark and dreary.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I don't like it.
But I do love that we're matching this week.
I
I do
know.
love it.
I
We
love
love to see it.
all black.
Shout out if you love our outfits in the comments.
It was like a fashion show nowadays. Well, how was your Easter, friend?
Oh, my Easter was good. It was good. It was pretty good, but I mostly worked, unfortunately. What
Yeah.
about yours?
Well, my family came over uninvited,
Oh,
as they always do. No,
yes.
but I loved it. I had a
Mhm.
house full of people, and it was such a good time. Family time is how I recharge.
Yes, you've said that so many
Yeah, right.
times.
And it was also my sister and my nephew's birthday. They're a
Oh,
day apart.
oh, that's
So
so
yeah, so we
beautiful.
had a nice little turn up. Was able to,
Oh,
spend time with the family.
yeah.
Let my brother and my sister-in-law have a night out
Come
without
on,
the kids.
Aries.
Come on. So
hmm
it was a lot of fun. I think Easter is for the kids now.
Yeah, Easter's for the
Yeah, you
kids.
do everything for the kids and we just drink in a corner
hmm hmm
somewhere and chill. So that was my Easter. It was a great time. And then I was able to just be lazy. But when the hell did we start observing Easter Monday? What is an Easter Monday?
Girl, it's another excuse to have the day off
Yeah,
work.
I think so. I think so too. I'm not mad at it. Yeah. Another day I mean, at this point, these kids ain't never gonna go to school
Oh,
because
I know
they got days
hmm
and then on top with COVID, they never gonna be in school.
Girl, it's a mess. It's a
Yeah,
mess.
it's crazy.
Mhm.
Well, I guess we can get started into our first segment of the program.
Yes, let's start with our mental health check-in, where we rate
Uh-huh.
how we're feeling from a 1 to 5.
Five.
I guess I'll start.
Okay.
Sure, why not? I'm feeling a 4. Get into my consistency, y'all. I'm feeling
Woohoo!
a consistent 4 again this week. I'm feeling really good. My stone found me. If you guys want to know what stone this is, it's a labradorite,
Hmm.
which is really great. I lost it maybe back during the holidays,
Yeah.
and it just turned up. It just turned up, and it found me. So ever since then, I've been really purposefully saying yes to things,
Yeah.
whatever someone asks me to do, or an idea that pops in my head. I've been saying yes to it, and I've been really really like feeling that, and really embracing that feeling, and it's been feeling good. It's been feeling like really like I'm actually doing stuff
Yes.
because I'm not
You're productive.
automatically thinking about what's the negative thing that will happen if I
Yeah.
do say yes to this. I'm just saying yes, and I'm just going with it, going with the flow.
I love that for you. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I
What about you?
actually, I love going to
hmm
my good old Namaste bookstore to get my
Shout
stones.
out to
So,
Namaste.
yes, over in Union Square for those that are in New York. Um, so I actually need to go take a trip down there. You just
Maybe we can go.
inspired me. Yeah. I
Mhm,
I love I'm not very heavy into like stones and stuff. I'm not,
mhm.
that much of a hippie. So but I do know that it's just a feeling that you get when a stone kind of like calls for you.
Mhm.
Um so I can't really explain it, but yeah, I think it's time for me to re-up on some stones and kind
Aw,
of see what the universe has set in stone for me. No
yes.
pun intended. But I love that your stone found you.
Thank you, thank you,
That
thank
means you're
you.
ready for it.
Yes, yes, and I feel ready for it. I'm
Yeah.
feeling great.
Good
But
for
what about
you.
you? How are you feeling?
Um, I am feeling exhausted. I'm a 3 this week. I'm not a 4.
Aw.
I'm a 3, but not a bad 3. I'm a 3. You said all like you just feel so bad for me. Oh my god. No. I'm alright, y'all. I'm alright. No, I'm a 3 because I am just emotionally drained and not because of anything in my own like personal world. Okay, I'm the kind of person that if you confide in me your problem or come to me with an issue, I like my mind is trying to find a way to fix it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not the person that I can, but I'm not usually the
She's a
person.
fixer, y'all. Call her Olivia Pope.
Yes, I'm a fixer-upper. Like, if you, especially in my line of work with, like, a lot of my employees, like, if you come to me with something that's so loaded, like, people are going through so much in this world, and
Mhm.
um um women go through a lot of stuff that a lot of the times we sometimes gaslight ourselves with,
Mhm.
like, if something happened to us, we kind of like try to downplay it, like, oh no, maybe I'm just reading too much into it or
Mhm.
something like that. So I had to do a lot of motivating, a lot of inspiring, um and a lot of, like, problem solving. But no one asked that of me. They kind of just was
Mhm.
confiding in me because they felt like I was the right person. But then
Yeah.
part of me feels like you only confided in me because you know that I'm going to bring resolution to the table
Mhm.
or a solution to the table. So that has me really drained. It's like I don't have nothing to give right now. My
Yeah.
glass is running low and I need to recharge for myself. So as I said, like, spending that family time was really good for me. So yeah, I guess for any of those of you that are like myself that feel that we need to just fix the problem, if someone says it to you, you're like, okay, how can I help them? If it's that they need money or whatever, like, I'm the person that will start just loaning money. And you didn't even ask, but it's because you came to me saying that you needed it or down and out and so forth. So, for those that are like myself, it's okay to not have a solution and really just be that ear,
Mhm.
because sometimes that person on the receiving end just wants someone to listen to them. And I
Yeah.
think that's what I ran into. Someone that really wasn't asking or looking for me to solve their problem. And I went ahead and tried to solve their problem anyway. So still learning that balance, because now I'm exhausted and drained and can barely find solutions for my own shit, you know?
Mhm. That's
So
true.
yeah, so it's
Yeah.
like trying to find that balance. But we learn different things about ourselves every day.
That's true.
Yeah.
Being reflective about yourselves.
Yeah, for sure. But,
Mhm.
I know that it's a part of my personality to want to help and to be solution oriented. So I just got to find that balance, to be honest.
Yeah, just finding that balance. I think you do love to help, but
Yeah, I'm Captain Save-A-Ho
you
all the
you do, you
time.
do. But it also makes me think
Tired.
about when people say check on your strong friends,
Mhm.
because some people may seem like they have it all and
Yeah,
they are doing their thing, but inside it could be really hard.
for sure.
And because they have this outward strong, confident persona,
Mhm.
people may not want to check on them
Mhm.
and really see how they're doing, because they may not see their vulnerable side.
Yeah,
So
that's
check on
me.
your strong friends, guys.
Yeah,
Check on
yeah.
them.
That's me. Like, I will for sure, no matter where I am, like, I could be down and out, like, my lowest of low, and I find resources, time, and energy to pour into other people,
Yeah.
and then kind of like shrug it off when it's time for people to pour into me. It becomes kind of like weird. But um recently my family has been doing such a great job trying to pour back into me just randomly.
Mhm.
Nothing's wrong, but they've been doing such a great job. So yeah, you know
Yeah.
good things.
Good things are happening all
Well,
around.
yeah. Well, you guys come on and join in on our mental health check-in. We'd love to hear where you rate yourselves out of a 1 through 5. Do this daily. Do this with your family, your man, your kids, friends, at work too. I even brought our mental health check-in to the office. And it was really nice to see people kind of like reflect on themselves and see where they are. So
Yeah,
yeah, let's make this mental health check-in a thing.
definitely.
And let's keep doing it. So you can do that by dropping it down below in our comments. But first, don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe on YouTube. That is at Old Friend Podcast at YouTube. And then Old Friend Podcast everywhere. But you can also send us an email at oldfriendpodcast@gmail.com.
Mhm.
All right.
Mhm.
Well, just like life, we need some balance.
Balance.
So we're going to go into our next messy segment of the program.
He said,
She said,
where we gossip like only two best friends can.
Oh, I just see the doves just flying, just everywhere as you say that.
Yes. So let's get right to it. This topic is a little bit serious. We're gonna get a little bit serious on y'all for the first two topics. So
Uh-oh.
don't feel all depressed, guys. But
Yo.
but let's start with this one. Okay. Let's talk about Trey Songs real quick.
Ooh, and I ooh.
Let's talk about Trey Songs real quick. So, Rory from the Rory and Mal podcast. Shout out to Rory and Mal. Shout out to Rory. He did a live on Instagram where he basically, I guess you can say, he kind of
called
out Trey Songs, dragged him, really just told his entire just destroyed his entire life. Basically, he called him the scum of the effing earth. He said that if they had a documentary on Trey Songs, it would put R. Kelly's documentary to shame.
Oof. Those are some big
To
allegations.
shame that the things he's done to women is crazier than what R. Kelly did. He said that he allegedly beats on women. And he's abused them. He's R-word them, the word that rhymes with tape. And yeah, it was really bad. It was pretty shocking. It was probably the second time another male has called out Trey Songz.
Sharonis.
Yes, because Sharonis from
from
Insecure also made similar claims. And as we know, Kiki told us from the jump what's T years ago. So, and did you know Sharonis Jackson's brother is dating Kiki Palmer?
No, that's cool.
Yes, interesting.
Okay.
But
This
yeah,
industry
girl,
is
what?
about as small as a day.
I know, right?
God damn.
But yeah, girl, what do you think of these allegations?
I mean, okay, so
because it started out small. It started out with a couple people, and now it's snowballing into something.
yeah, first off, you would have to be living under a rock with Beats by Dre headphones on to not have heard a lot of these allegations from Trey Songz for years. We've seen women speak out against him for quite some time now, and honestly, nothing has been done. Charges continue to get dropped, and people like himself or in his camp, really that's their only thing. Is like, we ain't been charged, just nothing's gone to court or whatever. If he is doing this, which kind of leaning on the he is, but allegedly, right? But if he is doing this, I think it's a good thing that these men are stepping up and calling him out. This is the form of protecting women that we want to see, of just speaking out, because too many people did not speak out against R. Kelly when it was happening. Too many people in the industry let it go. And I love this. I love the platform that podcasters have to be able to speak real shit, to be comfortable and stand out against certain things. Again, I stand behind Rory. I stand behind Sharonis because it takes a lot to do that. Especially because you don't know who knows who or whatever.
Yeah.
But for these men to speak out like this, there has to be some truth behind it, and not just because the men are speaking out. Because it sounds like I'm only believing them because men are saying it. No, I believed it when the women said it.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't one, it wasn't two, it was dozens.
Yeah. I think it's around 15 to 20.
Yeah, it's insane and really disgusting. And it's just unfortunate that even with all of the examples and all of the horror stories and the effects of taking advantage of people, right? Not just women, but taking advantage of people, that there are still people in their right mind that feels that it's okay to take advantage of someone sexually. It's so disgusting, and there are no excuses for it. So if he is doing this, shame on him, and he needs to suffer the consequences for sure. And if he's not, I'd love to hear that defense story. Something that is concerning, though, is that everything keeps getting dropped. All of these allegations keep just disappearing. It's also concerning that, you know, Trey Songz is the only black man that got away scot-free with like punching a cop in the face. Do y'all remember that?
Oh, I forgot about that.
When he was seen punching a cop in the face and served no jail time, we didn't hear anything about probation. Trey Songz knows somebody. He knows some people, okay? Because I don't know. It's just 1 + 1 is 2, honey, and it just seems a little. It seems a little iffy. This is definitely not a reputation or something that you want lingering to your reputation. So, you know, I hope that if this is true, that justice is served for those victims.
No, I agree 100%. I think that this is you know, one person, okay, 2 people, okay, 15 to 20 people. Okay, there's issues going on
There's
right
issues.
now. And you know, I think a lot of it is his image, which is why people are so quick to defend him. He's had a really clean image for the most part in his career. So people are like, oh, that's just Trey with the braids. You know, that's just Trey. He's not doing nothing. Like he may be a little bit, you know, a little bit aggressive, but that's it. He's probably just a little aggressive. But you know, I've learned throughout my life that you have to believe women when they tell you something, and I believe them. I truly believe them, and I think that because of it, I think it's crazy how an image and your brand can really save you from so many different things in life.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And again, like I can go on a rant about protecting women, especially black women, all of the woes and the you know, opportunities, that challenges that women face on a daily, especially when it comes to high profile men. So I can go on a rant, but I won't bore you guys. What I will say is that I love to see the men in this industry speak up, and it's something that I hope continues. And you know, I know that they are probably facing a lot of crap on the back end, but it's time. It's about time, and I'm here for this era of men in the industry standing up and speaking out.
I agree.
Sticking up for women, protecting women doesn't always mean fighting. It doesn't always mean like stop being friends with someone. No, it means seeing something and saying something, or seeing something and doing something about it, or even standing against what you know is not the right thing to do. So if there are other people that maybe aren't victims but have been witnesses to certain things, this is time for you to speak up. This is the Me Too movement that we should see, is people speaking out against this bullshit, because it's so unfortunate.
It truly is. It truly is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sad.
That was a sad
I
one.
know, right? Damn. I'm ready to go home now.
Okay, next topic, guys. Okay, so Benzino.
Oh God. Yo, he is like, y'all gonna remember my name.
Shout out to Coi Leray. She just came out with her album. That's Benzino's daughter. And you know, she has the song Blick Blick with the Queen.
That's my
So shout out to Coi. Shout out to Coi. But you know, Benzino has been in the news for something that has nothing to do with Coi. Okay, so a transgender actress, her name is Shauna Brooks.
We love Shauna.
Yes, we do love Shauna. She's an actress. She's very, very talented, very smart. And she seems like a great person from what I've seen. But she did low-key expose Benzino. She recorded a phone call with him where he basically admitted his attraction for her. And basically she wanted them to go public, but he said no because people would look at him crazy.
Yeah.
Basically, so she said that she leaked that because he has made a lot of homophobic comments. He's made a lot of transphobic comments, but he was seeing her in the background.
The girls are tired of y'all double lives.
Benzino has denied all allegations. He said that he didn't even meet her. He met her at he knows her because they star in a movie together. But that's the only way that he knows her.
Didn't he say that the only reason why they were on the phone was because they were on a movie together?
Yeah.
I mean, was y'all
Practicing
practicing lines over the phone? You're a grown ass man and very heavy in this industry, or have been in this industry for quite some time. Don't do it.
Minute, girl.
No, she didn't create that phone call, and you're not having that phone call to recite lines or practice lines. Like, stop it. Stop it. You could have been on. Don't even get me started. I am not for people being outed.
Agreed.
I'm not for people who are obviously in the closet being forced or being exposed. I understand that Shauna wouldn't be the first person that accused or exposed or outed Benzino. That is very true. We've seen his baby mama do it. We've seen a couple people do that.
Jocelyn, shout out to her.
Yeah, but I'll never.
I'm sorry about that lawsuit, girl.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get there. But I will never be for people being outed because, you know, sexuality is so fluid, and the pressure of being in one lane is real. So I get that. However, I also don't agree with people explicitly degrading or disrespecting a community just to prove their sexuality or their preferences. So there's no need for you to be homophobic because you're straight. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or there's no need for you to be transphobic because you're heterosexual. And I get it. I understand being sick and tired of people only loving you when the lights are off or when the doors are closed. I couldn't imagine how that feels. And
Girl,
yeah,
to my
good.
20s.
Oh, I know, and I feel awful. God, it just sucks. But Benzino, stop lying. Like, stop lying. You like what you like. It's okay. We didn't give two shits about you anyway. You've been making a fool out of yourself for quite some time. So trust me, sleeping with a trans woman is not detrimental to your career.
Yeah.
You disrespecting your daughter publicly is detrimental to your career. So stop it, right? Like,
what are the priorities?
Like you being ridiculous is
the priorities, son?
It's disgusting. How do you feel about it?
As somebody that is in the community, I do not agree with outing at all, because I know how hard it is to come out, and I know how emotionally damaging it can be for somebody to out you when you are not ready to reveal your truth, or you may not even know what your truth is. But I also really, really caution people who are still in the closet or who are still trying to figure themselves out to really understand that your words are affecting other people too. So you making these homophobic and transphobic remarks, especially when he's allegedly dating a beautiful trans woman, is detrimental to Shauna's community. And people get killed every day for being trans, all the time. So I do think that I don't think that Shauna should have done this, but I can see how she could have gotten sick and tired, was tired of being somebody's secret, little secret in the corner to use. And
at her big age, like, come on.
and she just was sick of it. She was sick of him, and she was sick of it. But I don't think that it was right for her to do it. I don't. I think that for Benzino, I think that you would be surprised how little people will care if you were honest about your truth and were honest about yourself. You may not know your truth yet, but maybe just do a mental health check-in and figure it out.
A reality check. Come on, mental health check-in.
Yeah, maybe he needs some therapy of his own.
Benzino needs a lot of therapy. And we've seen this in so many instances. I know, TV is just TV. That's not my real life, whatever. You've shown that you need some help. And I think it's time for you to get that instead of coming at 50 Cent because you lost that fight, bro. You lost that fight. We don't care. We don't care.
50 Cent was doing too much for
Okay,
me.
they
I
both was
wasn't
doing
here
too
for the
much. He
transphobic
lost the
comments
fight.
from him
He
either.
lost the fight.
I wasn't
Like,
here for the transphobic comments from
okay.
him either. Either way, transphobia is wrong.
Yes.
Let's try to educate ourselves when it comes to people who are transitioning or who have transitioned. Let's try to educate ourselves and stop spreading a negative stigma that can get them killed.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
All right. What else are we talking about this week?
Oh, girl, what else are we talking about? I don't even, I was not expecting us to fly through those topics like that. Girl, real quick, do you want to talk about Jocelyn getting sued for $30 million by the crew?
They said, Zeus, step away.
They said, Zeus, you good.
You good.
Jocelyn,
we good.
That's what we want.
I want to come back. I want my own show, Zeus. We good.
Lemmy was right. Lemmy Plummer said, bitch, I did not get no cases.
Child.
But Jocelyn over there?
Child. Girl.
30 million?
Y'all think Jocelyn got 30 million?
I don't know, girl.
The Puerto Rican princess?
I don't know, girl. And then she admitted to it. You remember she said she Mortal Kombat that hoe.
She deleted them.
Girl, screenshots exist. She said she Mortal Kombat that hoe.
You know what? We're gonna see. Y'all should have learned that putting your hands on people it results in a jail time or a lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to pay the price. We're going to see.
And shout out to my girl, Black China. Jury selection started for the $300 million lawsuit against the Kardashians. Yes, girl, $300 million. She is suing them for $300 million. And jury selection has started. They were all in the courtroom. My girl, Black China. My girl, Kim. My girl, Chris, with her mask on. My girl, Chloe.
Girl, we got a lot of lawsuits to tune into. We going to see.
And my girl, Kylie. Kendall and Courtney were not there because they're not here for the shenanigans. But they were all in the courtroom and listen, my girls are ready for war.
Oh my gosh.
So we'll keep you updated on the court proceedings of Blac Chyna versus the Kardashians.
Yeah, there's a lot of lawsuits, girl.
It's a lot of lawsuits,
girl. Y'all better keep y'all coins, okay? Watch y'all decisions. All right, well.
Oh, girl,
did
wait.
you hear that Ashley Derby filed for divorce?
Girl, my girl Ashley said, I am getting my money
from her white husband.
My girl had a plan.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you do it. You have to have a long-term plan. She put up with a little bit of cheating. She had two babies by him. She had him redo the prenup, do a post-nup. And now she will leave with at least $5 million.
I never known in a whole way.
And get a storyline out of it too, because they're filming Real Housewives right now.
Come on now. Come on.
Come on.
I'm here for it.
That's how you do it.
And I love her dancing videos.
Ashley listens to Beyonce.
For those that don't know, Ashley is on Real Housewives of Potomac.
Come on, work. Do my job.
And just filed for divorce, or allegedly filed for divorce from her husband. Yeah, who was very problematic on that show.
Well, we have one more topic.
Okay, what happened?
Because like I said last week, the premiere of The Kardashians on Hulu began. So like I said, I would have my review, and I do have a couple quick thoughts about the first episode.
Hi guys, anyone looking for Ty? I left the room.
First of all, I was glued to the screen. As you know, the Kardashians used to work for Viacom. Now they are on Hulu, which is owned by Disney. A couple tax brackets up. So the beginning started with just money. There are beautiful mansions. There are beautiful cars. And of course, their beautiful family. They started with a barbecue. And let me tell you what my girls were eating. They don't eat no salads anymore. My girls don't eat no salads anymore. They were eating chicken wings, French fries, and mac and cheese. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. My girls are rich now. They can get all that fat sucked out. So basically, how the episode started, Saint which is Kim's son, was playing with his big ass iPad. When I tell you that iPad was huge, it was bigger than Saint himself. And he ran to Kim and said, "Look, mommy, it's you, it's you." Saint was playing Roblox on his iPad, which is a kid's game. An ad popped up with Kim and with the crying face meme. And then the ad said, "Click on this link for extra footage of Kim's sex tape." Yes, girl. Kim gagged. Kim gagged. She grabbed that iPad from Saint, researched it, and realized that they were about to leak some new footage of her sex tape. So my girl called Kanye crying. Kanye basically said, "You need to fight. You are a lawyer now." And Miss Honey is fighting. So the episode was about her fighting them. And of course, the Kardashians doing their Kardashian thing. I loved it. I think it was great. I
Still
love
getting
that
views from the one thing that made her famous.
I love that they have more creative control because it's very clear. The thing I love about the Kardashians is that they're able to always spin the narrative in their favor. And their reality show
Sorry,
is,
that's what you love about them?
yeah, their reality show is a master class of that. And this did not disappoint. So I will be tuning in for episode 2. Shout out to my girl, The Kardashians. It was a great first episode. Love y'all.
I'm never gonna get those 2 minutes back. But I love Tiana Taylor's Vogue cover. Or I'm sorry, I don't know if she was on Vogue, but I love her cover of her beautiful black family, Offset and his beautiful
they
family.
looked amazing.
Oh, now you want to talk about black families.
Wait, listen. The Kardashians are basically a minority in their own family now. When I tell you they were at that barbecue and everybody was black except them, the children, the boyfriends, the husband, they were the minority in their own family now. Come on now. They were eating chicken wings and french fries. What's tea?
I'm never going to get this 2 minutes back. I'm never going to get this 2 minutes back. All right, so now that Jeff wasted our time standing for the devil, we are going to move on to our program, to our black ass program. That's what we're gonna do, okay? Because if we get on TV and eat fried chicken and mac and cheese, then we ghetto and fat.
Oh gosh, my girls were doing it.
And how long are we going to keep hearing about this sex tape? We know that that's what made you famous, boo. We get it. Get your coins. We get it. But remember, a black man made you famous. Thank you. We're going to move on. So we're going to go into our next segment of the program, and that is our friendship segment, where we dive deep in all things friendship and talk about some juicy, juicy friendship topics. Well, this week we are in the TikTok streets because there's a young lady, middle-aged lady, who decided to go on TikTok and drag her friends. And we want to know, what would y'all do? Let's take a listen.
So I've been wanting to talk about this for a while, and I didn't really know how to talk about it without sounding weird, but fuck it. Like, it's on my spirit today, and I'm gonna speak about it today. I often wish I had female friends that were more like me. You may say, what do you mean more like you? Okay, well, I mean like aesthetically like me, verbally like me, and somebody who has choices like I have choices, right? And that may sound really fucking vain, like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? I love all of my friends, and I love them all for different reasons, and they all pull niggas. I'm not saying that my friends are dubs and they don't pull niggas. No.
Girl, what's tea?
But I wish that I had a friend. I wish I had like another baddie friend. You feel me? And don't talk shit about, oh, bitch, baddie, weird. Scroll down my motherfucking timeline. That's weird, ho. Nah, but real shit. Just like a friend that like gets the same amount of niggas that I get, that have to downplay or like push niggas to the side. People that have a lot of options. Because what is starting to happen now is like I'm watching my friends as I'm getting older. I'm watching my friends choose whack ass choices. Like, and I don't know if it's because they really, really like this nigga, they really love him, or if it's like, I don't know if anybody else is gonna come, so I might as well hold this one down. And I don't like that. Like, I don't like looking at my friends, man, and being like, this is who you, and not look wise, not nothing, the whole package. Like, this the nigga that you in love with. But I can't say that because then I'm a hater, right? So I just gotta let you live your life. But it's like, I wish you knew about this life, because this life is fun. This life, not even this is just fun, but this life provides you with options. So I'm never pressed about a nigga because there's another one coming. Like, real talk. You feel me? Like, I'm not. You know what he told me the other day? And I really was like,
Okay.
We have another clip, but before we go to that.
Yeah. We got, because so this young lady decided to post this on her TikTok, and Black Twitter responded. Before we go into the next clip, because Black Twitter, of course, dragged her, and she had a response. But I want to dive deep in this, and I thought it would be a great topic because it seems like she was so judgmental of her friends and really equated her friends' worth to the men that they dated or that they date, right? So before we go into dragging her and all the things that she said wrong, do you care what your friends look like and the type of people that they date?
Girl, why should I care about what my friends look like? I'm not trying to date them.
Right. But like,
I'm not trying to date them. I understood some of the, like, I could see some of her, what she wants. She wants a bad bitch next to her. She wants a bad bitch by her side so they can pull guys together, snatch those men's up. I see it for her. I see it for her. But at the end of the day, I don't like how she's talking about her friends.
Right.
Because she's talking about them as if she's living inside of their head. She's already made these assumptions about why they're choosing these men when we don't know what these men are giving them. We don't know what type of fulfillment emotionally, mentally, physically that these men are giving these women. She's saying that her life is better, but to whose point of view? To yours?
Yeah. My issue is that she sounded like she was embarrassed by her friends. She sounded like she was embarrassed by her friends, and you know what? Like, just don't be their friend, right? But then the second thing is, y'all with this bad bitch conversation, it's really killing me. It's killing me. Cam Newton already said it. Being a bad bitch is more than what you look like. And that's the problem with social media. That's the problem with the men that give attention to the ones that look like something, then complain that they dumb. It's like, I blame the wanting to get flued out, the wanting to have a girl pack so you can go and run through the crew and see who can get the most money or the most gifts or whatever. It's like, that's not real life. It's childish. It's like, it's demeaning. And it's just like, there's so much more to being a woman than being able to pull a dude to buy stuff for you. There's so much more to being a bad bitch than having your edges laid so that you and your friends can go stunt in a club. Like, grow up.
I agree to an extent. and I'm not sure why I'm defending Miss Honey, but I kind of am. Because I get it. Like, when you're focused on one person,
okay,
it can be a little bit emotionally hard when you do lose that person. But when you are seeing different people bouncing, like Beyonce said, bouncing to the next big boy, you're able to really protect your emotions and you have more fun, because if you get bored with somebody, you move on to the next.
But that's not what she said. She didn't say start a rotation, because ugly girls have rotations too. Ugly girls have options as well.
You don't think she was saying that? I feel like she was saying that.
No, she was saying, I need you guys to look like me, so that you can attract the same men that I attract.
But she was also saying how fun it is to have different guys and being able to move on to different guys so you don't get stuck on one. She also said that during it too.
Sure. So like going to, it's just, for me, it's like, it's so much pressure for women to look like something. It's so much pressure for us to fit this.
I'd be feeling sorry for y'all.
Yeah, it's so much pressure for us to fit. Girl, it's so much pressure for us to fit this image of what a bad bitch should be, whether it's the body or the face or the whatever. There's so much pressure, and the only validation or the only stamp of approval is the man that you date. That's not. I'm not. I don't have friends, and I'm not in friendships to get men. That's not
true. I agree.
That's not why I have friends. Okay.
But do you have certain friends that you go out with to get men with?
No and yes. Yes and no. So
I got you there, girl. I got you there.
Okay, wait. Hold on. So I
got you, girl. Whatever your name is. I'm gonna at you on TikTok.
Stop. I don't have. I think all my friends are beautiful, and all my friends can bag men. All of my friends, okay? And there's some of my friends that's just what they do. Some of my friends just, their thing is to get fly, get sexy, and bag dudes, right? It's not because of what they look like. It's because that's what they are into. So if I'm feeling like I need an ego boost, then I'm gonna call sis up so that we can go to the bar and I can get my ego boosted. But that isn't the center of our connection or our friendship. So no, I don't keep a couple bad bitches to the side so that when I'm ready to go and get a guy, then that's the friend that I pick up. That's so vain and shallow and narcissistic and
Girl,
just.
If any bad bitches that wants to come through and pick up some guys with me, holla at me, girl.
Oh my God. But that's the thing. What is being a bad bitch is so subjective. And we're saying bitch so much, I feel so bad. But being bad is so subjective. And she, honestly, I didn't think she was bad at all.
No.
So she was
I think she was very pretty.
So to me, it's just like, I just hated it. Okay, so let me ask you something. Are you embarrassed of your ugly friends?
No, never.
Okay, so then
never.
So then,
and I don't think I have any ugly friends.
Okay, now how would you feel if your friend put up a post and said, "I wish I had more bad friends because all my friends they date mediocre men."
I would know they ain't not talking about me. Check the Rolodex. What's T?
So you like talking about me?
I have self-confidence.
I hear that
from the way she's talking about her friends. It sounds like they don't love themselves.
Oh my God!
They don't care about themselves.
Right? She just dragged him.
I'm just desperate for any man that can get them.
Listen, okay, so I will say this. I don't like women that want to be the cutest one out the group. Or people.
I feel you on that.
I don't want to say just women, right? Because men do it too. I don't like.
That's tea.
I don't like when people, particularly try to like source friends that they feel are not as cute or fly or well off as they are, so that they're always it's given very much pick me. Do you know anyone like that?
I do know people like that. They like surround themselves with people who are, in their opinion, not in mine, is less than them to bring up their own ego.
Why do you think that is?
Because they don't feel great about themselves, so they need that ego boost throughout their life.
Yeah. So
I'm in
would
therapy.
would you be their friend?
No, I wouldn't be friends with them because I already see those type of people a mile away, and they're not worth
Right.
being friends with.
Right. It's so crazy to me because it's like, do you equate someone's value by who they date?
Sometimes.
Do tell.
But
Please tell.
but that's not because of looks. It's more so because of social status and yeah, just your status. If let's say somebody is dating somebody that is way more successful than them and well known, like April Jones and Taye Diggs, you kind of look at them differently. Like, oh shoot, you pulled that?
No, I don't.
You don't look at April Jones
No,
a
I
little bit
don't.
differently now
That's
that she's been
you see,
able
that's
to
what I'm
pull Dr. Dre
saying.
and Taye
No,
Diggs.
I don't, because people just go for a pretty face and a fat ass. No, I do not. I don't look at you differently because you're dating Jeff Bezos. I don't. It's just, to me, it's like,
But it's a different when you are dating somebody. When somebody calls you their boyfriend or girlfriend and they are really well off, it means more to me than the beauty. I just think that they have something about them that have captivated this person. And it's like if you have that type of personality, it's kind of like, wow, you're able to pull people in and captivate them,
No.
billionaires and A-listers and stuff like that.
Let me tell you what I know about men. As long as you look like something that they can brag about, they gonna hunt you. That don't got nothing to do with what you bring to the table or your value. That's why that's why some things like this sicken me, because it's like they can get Bumquisha from the projects down a block who don't have a pot to piss in or whatever. Not saying that being in the projects and your name being Barquisha is anything wrong with that. But I'm just saying, nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, you can find a girl off the streets that don't have a pot to piss in, but as long as she got a body or a face that you could brag about, men is gonna bag you. So to me, it's like, I don't like people equating their value based off of the person that they date. To me, that's trash. And as an attractive person, I've been in situations to where my friends, maybe there might be a time when I'm getting a little bit more attention than some of my friends, or vice versa, because I'm not everybody's cup of tea. And my friends might get...
Nah, you're everybody's cup of tea.
No, friend, no.
Oh, friend.
But yeah, but like I've been in situations to where my friends got the fat asses and the bodies and the inches, so they, they're picking, or they have a little bit more options that night than I did or whatever. And I would feel awful if my friend decided to say, oh, we can't be friends anymore because you're not pulling the same men that I'm pulling. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I don't think she was saying that. I just think that she wanted a baddie friend. Yeah, she wanted a good Judy to go out in these streets with.
Baddie friends don't have to beg for baddie friends. That's all I'm saying. I've never had to beg for a pretty girl to be my friend, period. If you a bad bitch, bad bitches flock together. You attract bad women. You attract fly women. Like, we don't have those issues. So she needs to look in the mirror.
Ooh, let's not drag her too much. Let's listen to the second video before.
Okay, let's see what she said. How she redeemed herself.
Yeah.
Me of dragging it. Y'all are dragging it, babe. Y'all dragging it.
Ooh.
Y'all are really dragging it. Like, really? All of this? Oh, wow. I've learned a lot of lessons in the past 6 hours. One is, once it's on the internet, baby, is... Okay, I had 5 fucking followers before this. Hello, welcome. 2, babes, like, y'all, you don't know me. You don't know my friends. You know I got this broken ass nail, so baddie where? Baddie with a broke nail, bitch. Like, y'all not gonna make me feel like I'm not a baddie. That's 1. 2,
yes.
You're not gonna make me feel like I'm a bad friend, because ultimately, y'all hearing the bullshit. You hearing the, a baddie part, but what you're missing the message. Like a lot of y'all do. That's why a lot of y'all just dunce in the fucking head. What I said,
she's
what
so
I'm
disrespectful.
saying is, I would like to have more friends who understood the blessing that it is in having more choices.
Come on, blessing.
Right? I never said anything about my friends being ugly. I never equated baddie to meaning prettier. I just said aesthetically like me.
That's the same thing. Exactly. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
all right, we could cut it. Yeah, it's literally the same thing. She was a walking. She was such a walking contradiction, and really called that to herself. But
they dragged her because she was mad.
Right. I think the moral of it is just like there's obviously that pressure and that social pressure to look like something does translate and trickle over to friendships. Don't men if
I'm sorry. What? It was her confidence. She's like, I'm a baddie. Y'all may need to tell me that. I said, yes!
Now where? Girl.
That's the confidence. Yes, bitch.
Girl.
That's my bitch. All my friends are baddies. At the end of the day, all my friends are baddies because I know what's for you is what's for you. Whenever I go out with my friends or whoever I go out with, they always pulling somebody.
Yep.
And I'm always pulling somebody because we all know what's for you is what's for you. I think what she's looking for is a little bit something more elevated. She's looking for somebody that can walk into a room and everybody notices them. That's who she thinks she is.
Until they start getting more notice than she does.
We don't know that.
And then it's a problem.
We don't know that.
I think leave the judgment out of your friendships as far as needing your friends to look like something in order to meet your standards. It's just not right. And if you really pull in that fly or that high profile man, he gonna take your friends out whether they ugly or not. Like, you gonna take my friends out too. My friends want to fly out too. My friends want to eat too. So yeah, stick together, whether you think your friends are baddies or not.
And that is our friend tip for the episode.
Well, that wraps up our friend shit segment of the episode. You too can join in on the conversation or send us some topics, some stories, some emails, some letters. We like to call that friend mail. You can send that to ohfriendpodcast@gmail.com. That is ohfriendpodcast@gmail.com. And maybe we can give you some advice or not. You can also send that in our DMs at Old Friend Podcast on IG and everywhere you listen to podcasts. Cool? All right, we're going to get into our last segment of the evening, and that is In Our City, where we talk about what's happening in these New York streets.
Shout out.
Besides it feeling like we in fall, what's been going on, friend?
What's been going on? I just want to give a quick shout out to the Queen, Nicki. She just released her music video with 5-Year Foreign for We Go Up.
Yeah.
That's how we go up.
Yeah.
And it slayed. It was amazing, and we loved to see it.
Yes. Did Cardi B release her video of Shake It, I think? It was because Cardi B is in these streets too.
I saw a clip of it, but I did not hear the whole thing. It sounded pretty good.
New York music is back. That's all I'm saying. We
New
back.
York is in the building.
Right. You're so annoying.
New York is in the building.
Anything else happening like for real in the streets?
Shout out to this new bar called Next. It's in Harlem. It's Black queer owned.
Yeah.
And they just opened up last week, I believe. So just search for Next in Harlem, and I will be probably going there after this episode.
Not you telling the girls where you're gonna be.
Oh, I mean, it's not gonna air yet, but hopefully I find some baddies. Hopefully I find some baddies
to pick up men. Oh my God. Let me find out y'all taking resumes to help y'all pick up men and be gold diggers. Anyway, well, yeah, I guess that's it. I don't really have nothing. I've been in the house this week.
Okay.
So that's about it. That wraps up. Oh gosh, what am I saying? That wraps up episode. What episode is this?
23?
23.
Let us know if we should do something for lucky episode 25.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, that's a milestone for us.
Yes. Also, guys, we have some fun, exciting things coming next week where we might bring someone else in on the conversation. So you don't want to miss it. So we're not going to announce it, though.
Oh, and guys, follow us. We are officially on
Oh
TikTok.
my God, y'all. Jeff has been on TikTok got him in a chokehold, okay?
TikTok got me in a bind, y'all. Girl, they got me in a chokehold.
Oh my gosh.
Girl,
Okay.
it got me in a bind. But follow us on TikTok, y'all. Old Friend Podcast.
Yes, Old Friend Podcast on TikTok. Y'all show us some love. And like we said, we have something exciting happening for next week. So you don't want to miss it. Again, we release on Fridays. Old Friend Podcast everywhere, wherever you listen to podcasts. And we also are on Spotify video now. So don't forget to download, rate, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of us. Help us. Help a friend out. Come on. Help me, nigga. Okay? Anyway, we love you guys. And again, I'm Ty.
And I'm Jeff.
And this has been the Old Friend Podcast. Bye.
Bye, y'all.